My wife looked me dead in the eye and said, "You're sleeping on the sofa until you apologize for not buying me that purse." I simply replied, "Fair enough." A few hours later, while she was out clubbing late into the night, I called up a moving crew. The house was cleared out, and the driveway was empty. I'm a 36-year-old man, and I walked away from my home 3 days ago. She doesn't realize I'm gone yet because she hasn't returned. Let me rewind a bit. Last week, my wife 34 and I went to the mall. We've been married for 6 years, together for 9. We've hit a rough patch recently, constant fights about finances, me working overtime, her feeling ignored. Just standard marital stress. We walked past a high-end designer store. She froze, fixated on a handbag in the window. Price tag, $3,200. Yes, really. $3,200 for a bag. I want that, she said. It's beautiful, I replied, trying to be supportive. No, I mean I want you to buy it for me right now. I laughed, assuming she was joking. We are strictly budgeting to save for a down payment on a house since we currently rent. We had agreed on this plan. $3,200 is half of our monthly savings target. Babe, that's not in the budget. Maybe for your birthday. That was the wrong thing to say. She went ice cold. The drive home was dead silent. I figured she would cool off. That night, she brought it up again, mentioning her friend's husband just bought her the same one. She claimed I clearly didn't value her and that if I loved her, I want her to have luxury items. I reiterated that we are saving for a home and that $3,200 is a massive amount for an accessory. Other husbands buy their wives nice things, she argued. Other husbands have different bank accounts, I shot back. That's when she dropped the hammer. You were sleeping on the couch until you apologize and buy me that bag. I stared at her. Excuse me? You heard me. Couch. Until you apologize for embarrassing me and being cheap. I'm not cheap. I make a solid living as an electrician, around $78,000 a year. She works part-time at a boutique bringing in maybe $22,000. We split bills proportionally. I pay the lion's share because I earn more, which was her idea of fairness. But blowing $3,200 when we are trying to save, no way. Okay, I said. No problem. I'll take the couch. She looked shocked. I think she expected me to fold. Instead, I grabbed a blanket and pillow, sat up on the sofa, and went to sleep. The next morning, the freeze-out continued. I went to work and came back to find her getting dressed to go out. Where are you headed? I asked. Out. Since my husband won't appreciate me. I'll find appreciation elsewhere. Red flag. Yeah. But I'm tired. Okay. Have fun. She left around 8 p.m. I waited until 9 p.m., then started making calls. A buddy of mine owns a moving company. He owed me a solid favor from when I rewired his place at a discount. I called him. Hey man, weird request. Can you help me move tonight? Tonight? Like now? Yeah. Needs to be done before sunrise. I explained the situation. He laughed and said, hell yeah, I'm in. By 10 p.m., he and 2 of his crew arrived with the truck. We started packing. Here's the key detail, the rental lease is in my name only. She moved in after the wedding, but the lease was mine. The furniture was also mostly mine from bachelor days or items I purchased solo. The TV, the sofa she banished me to, the kitchen table all mine. We loaded everything I owned. It took 3 hours. I left her clothes, her car, some kitchen gifts she received, and an air mattress from the garage. Her car was in the driveway. I loaded my truck with my tools and personal gear. By 1:30 a.m., the house was bare except for her items and that air mattress in the living room center. I left the keys on the counter with a note. Since I'm sleeping on the couch anyway, I figured I'd take it with me. Lease is up in 30 days. Good luck with the bag. I drove to my buddy's storage unit and loaded and went to my mom's place. She has a guest room and told me to stay as long as needed. My wife texted at 2:00 a.m., staying at a friend's. Don't wait up. I replied, no problem. She still doesn't know. It's been 3 days. She's crashing at her friend's. Texting me demands for an apology. I haven't told her I moved out. I'm just waiting for her to go home. This is either the smartest or dumbest move of my life. 5 days later, She found out. I got a call at 6 o'clock a.m. 4 days ago, just screaming, "Where is everything? Did you rob the house?" I stayed calm. "It's my furniture. I took it." "You can't do that. That's theft. It's my property from before the marriage. Check the lease. It's in my name. You didn't move out." "Yeah, I did. You told me to sleep on the couch. I'm sleeping on my couch at my mom's." Silence. "Then, you're insane. You moved out because I asked you to sleep on the couch for one night. You said until I apologized and bought a $3,200 bag. I'm doing neither, so I removed myself from the equation. Get back here and bring my furniture." "Your furniture is there. Air mattress, kitchen stuff. That's yours. I can't live like this. Guess you'll figure it out. Lease is up in 25 days. She hung up. Then the text flooded in. Name calling, threats of police involvement, accusations of abandonment and abuse. I screenshot everything and sent it to a paralegal friend who said, "Keep documenting." Her mom called me that afternoon. "How could you do this?" She's devastated. I explained the ultimatum. Her mom said, "You can't just leave. That's abandonment. She can sue you." "For what?" "Taking my own furniture from a lease in my name. You ruined her life. She has a car, a job, and clothes. She's fine." I blocked her mom. 2 days later, her best friend texted saying I'd had a mental breakdown and trashed the house. I blocked her too. Last night, my wife showed up at my mom's. Mom wouldn't let her in. I heard her screaming that if I didn't come back, she'd file for divorce. My mom came upstairs and said, "She's filing." I replied, "Good. Saves me the filing fee." I got served divorce papers this morning. She wants half the furniture's value, alimony, half my retirement, and legal fees. I paid $300 for a consultation. The lawyer said her claims are weak. But this will get expensive. Part of me wonders if I overreacted. But then I remember she kicked me out of my own bed over a handbag. Actions have consequences. 3 weeks later, it got ugly. My wife went scorched earth. She accessed my phone records we were on a shared plan and started calling my clients. She told them I was having a breakdown and was unstable. I lost a $6,000 job because of it. 2 other clients stuck by me after I explained. She filed a police report for theft. Officers came to my mom's, saw the receipts and lease, and called it a civil matter. My lawyer retainer cost $3,500. She advised me to let the lease expire and offer a settlement. We offered $8,000 cash. Her lawyer rejected it, demanding $25,000 plus alimony. The lease expired. The landlord kept my security deposit because the place was a mess, trash everywhere, air mattress on the floor. 2 days ago, my wife called from a new number, desperate. "We need to talk. You made this a mess when you called my clients. I can't afford a lawyer. I can't afford anything. You destroyed me. You destroyed yourself. You prioritized a bag over our marriage. I'll take the $8,000. That offer is gone. New offer, $5,000. You keep the car. I keep my retirement. Done. That's not fair. Life isn't fair. Take it or we go to court and you lose everything on fees." She hung up. 2 hours later, they accepted the $5,000. 2 months later, divorce is finalized. I signed over the car which she needs for work and paid her the $5,000. I kept my retirement, tools, truck, and furniture. Total cost to me was about $19,000 including legal fees, the settlement, and lost work. Could have been worse. Trial would have cost another $15,000. My ex moved in with her mom. Her mom sent me a nasty text about how I'll never find anyone as good as her daughter. Blocked. Rumor is my ex is telling everyone I'm unstable, whatever. I'm in a small 1-bedroom apartment now. It's not fancy, but it's mine. Work is steady again. I've been reflecting on whether I overreacted. Moving out at midnight might have been extreme, but it wasn't about the bag. It was about the disrespect and entitlement. The bag was just the catalyst. I don't regret it. I protected my future and refused to be manipulated. Last I heard, she's working full-time. The friend with the expensive bag? Her husband put it on a credit card and they are drowning in debt. I'm doing okay. A client recently told me, life's too short to be unhappy. She's right. Life is too short to sleep on a couch because your spouse loves a purse more than a partnership. The trash took itself out. I'm sleeping in my own bed, with my own peace of mind,